MISSIONARY. He sharp like barbed wire. She stole my heart, then she got archived. I keep it short with a Lord Farquaad. All the girls in the front row, all the girls at the barricade, all the girls have been waiting all day. Let your tongue hang out, everything. If you came with a man, let go of his hand. Everybody in the suite kicking up their feet, stand up, dance. I see you. And all the guys in the back waiting on the next track. Cut your boy a little slack. It's Young Jack. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me. That's right, that's right. Whip your lovin' on me.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo or PayPal. Turned up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ballers life, my whole take, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out, yeah, she was.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Play stopped by Damone Clark. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 33 on 2nd down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Third down, it's Penix. the grab in bounds left side. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Finds a man right side. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
And again, it's Penix. Caught quickly on the slant. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31.
Great.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's tackled for a short gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
No touch.
Now Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
He's on the move. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Falcons will have a first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Let's go now. 18 reps. 18 reps.
Penix now on first down. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Penix looking to pass. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles will take over at the start of the next quarter. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. First and 10. Here's Hurts. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Great. Set. No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Vacates quickly left, and he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. That one's complete right side. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons need only one to take the lead. Koo on now for the extra point. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Tiger Hornet. Good.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Chased out to his right. Higgins makes the catch. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Oh, those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
Motioning the tight end now. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They send the tight end in motion. 1st and 10, are under Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Another carry for Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Penix on 3rd down. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. The Falcons with a chance to score and take a lead into the locker room. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Penix. He's on the move. And all that pursuit pays off. They track him down and drop him well behind the line of scrimmage. Another try following the sack. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, Penix. He's loaded another one up. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Eagles will take possession. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Great, set.
Tight end going in motion here. On 1st down, Hurts. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner, because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
2nd and 15. Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Hurts. Got his target, it's Higgins. running down the left side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points in the lead. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking right, and he finds him. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
A gain of 47 yards. First down, Falcons.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st down, here's Penix. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Penix working from the gun. It's into the hands of Mooney. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Touchdown, Atlanta! So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons tie this game at 21. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. To return, here's Paris Campbell. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Good, set. No touch.
A play fake now Hurts to throw. Buying some time right. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
No touch.
Back to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Great. Set. No touch.
A final throw before the break. He's throwing deep to the left side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Gamble now on the return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Great. Set. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Set. No touch.
Trying again following the sack. That one's caught along the left sideline. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. Dallas Goedert. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Penix here from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Trying to find A.J. Brown. And now they face second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Well, that fooled me. He had it on line. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. Down the sideline to the 45. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
All set up now for first and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Receiver in motion, headed right. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. Offense up to the line fast. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I'll tell you what, before the snap, I think everybody in the stadium would have said this offense was going to score on that series. The only people who didn't think that were the most important people. And that's the 11 dudes on defense that made the play.
Robinson. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons cut it to 1 late in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons tie us up 28-all. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Gamble now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. Got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. The question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Hurts trying again on second down. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the fourth. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Great, set. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Oh, big moment here. This is intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, bad. No touch.
Hurts back to the air after the pick. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he goes out, just needed one more step to reach midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Great, set. No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They motion the tight end over. From the pistol, Hurts. Looking the sideline, that's Goddard. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some...
Touchdown, Philadelphia! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Handoff for Robinson, running right. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10 from the 41. Staying with Robinson. Down the sideline to the 45. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Putting the tight end in motion. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And this one doesn't go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 35 on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. All movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. He'll throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jalen Johnson with the pick. Along the right sideline, there's space. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. You get a pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Motioning the tight end now. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throw reeled in by London. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They send the tight end in motion. Robinson on the inside give. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Eagles loading up the secondary. Dime look coming, 3rd down. To throw. Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw it. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. Still one more in their pocket to use.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
He'll look to throw it. Flush down now to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And this one does not go far. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Second down now, 7 to go. Back to throw. Chased out to his right. Taken off with it again. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
Here he is to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he's all the way to the edge and out of bounds along the line.
You know, sometimes, and you've heard this from a lot of the great coaches, know when to lose a battle to win the war. And that time, just simply not taking a loss, pretty big deal for the offense.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, Penix. And they pull it off, a touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
So here we go, the Falcons lining up for a big two-point conversion attempt.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 backward, 60 backward. Take off.
One final shot here. It's intercepted. That will do it. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Eagles make the play that should win them this game. So just 1 second to go. They not only have to recover this, they've got to return it all the way. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. So just 1 second to go. They not only have to recover this, they've got to return it all the way. And the Eagles are able to recover. And that should just about do it for us here. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us?
All of us. Indeed, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say...